Hey, what's up, guys? Quick video. This one is of the shaky cam variety. I did a video recently on the size of a 4K display, how 4K lets you go larger than ever, and you had a little bit of a peek of the room that the display is in, and some of you have shown interest in my setup and how I utilize the space. So quickly, we're going to go through that. I'm off the tripod so I can at least take you around the room. Forgive it if it's messy, but what I want to show you guys is how you can make or have a very large, full-fledged setup in very little space. And quickly, in my house, this is in a semi-finished basement, where my room is here is actually in the unfinished side. Beside it, outside of this room, is a small hallway, and that's where you'll see, the furnace, things of that nature, and some storage. On the outside of this room is pretty much where the kids are, as far as their play stuff, and then there is a washer, dryer, things of that nature. So your typical basement setup, if you will. So this room itself was built in an unfinished spot of it. So you have carpet kind of laid down, you have some walls added in, but they're very, very thin walls. Ceiling. So something my father-in-law helped me put together, which was really to take an unfinished space and make it finished. The funny thing is, it has a floor in it, which was kind of thrown together with plywood, which is why when you listen to the videos, you hear me creaking. It's not done very solidly. And it's not really necessary. You can do this whole setup and just literally put a throw rug down here on your concrete floor and have a similar effect. The ceiling, which is interesting, as you can see, has little grooves in it, is only about 6'5" in terms of its height, and I'm about 6'3". But the funny thing is, you really don't need to be standing up if you're in a room like this. You're primarily going to be sitting down, watching movies. Unless you're using your room to watch football or sports, you're going to jump up and bounce around. You really don't need to be standing up. So that's kind of step one. So I'm going to take you around the room real quick to show you the kind of setup that I have. Here is the Sony 900E. There is a Pioneer, focus a little bit, Pioneer Elite receiver, Xbox One X, Samsung 4K Blu-ray player, PS4 Pro there, PC. But the part that I want to really show you guys is, so the receiver is a 9-channel SC55. I believe it goes up to 11 channels, but the amount of speakers that are in this room, now this room is only about 12, maybe by 10, is I have a 7.2 setup. So there's one sub, two subs, there are your fronts, side channel, rear channel. So you can fit a very powerful, probably overpowering surround sound in a very, very small room. Now, for you guys, would I recommend going that route? It's very expensive for a small space. A sound bar would be great for a space this size, but you can make it work. These are B&W speakers. The subs are Polk, but the rest of them are B&W. Oh, the rears are actually Polk as well. But you can get a very powerful home theater that sounds, in my opinion, like a movie theater, in a very small room. You don't have to turn it up very loud. Okay, let's get up quick, and we're going to go behind the display. Brotherhood of the Wolf. Now, behind the display, I have two bias lighting. You can see those. But I also have, very crudely done, by the way, a wall mount. Now, what's good about wall mounts, guys, you can actually pull them out and make the display come out farther and then have it pushed back, and you can tilt it, things of that nature. I don't have the Sony wall mounted. I had my Samsungs and other displays because they had very wide legs. But you can wall mount your display, get rid of the whole entertainment center, and have that be more flexible. Center channel on top of it. Couch. game chair, which I recommend for you guys that are gaming in your living room. That way you can get up nice and close for your driving games, things of that nature. And then literally when your wife or husband freaks out, you can put it away because they're god awful. And this is where I would watch my movies, back on the couch. So if I step out of the room, it can be a pretty long distance or pretty far away. It's about 10 feet. So though it looks large, it's actually very, very small. And it's utilized. So in your own houses or rooms, you can actually use a corner, get yourself a game chair, get yourself a smaller display, but you can really utilize a good deal of space and really get the most out of it. I gotta show you the new Megatron figure I got. If you guys are Transformers fans, Megatron Masterpiece figure is amazing. Focus in. Or not. Shockwave as well. We have all my movies here. Some more games. A lot more DVDs in the other room. Little Darth Vader. Some movie posters. You can hear the floor creaking, so I apologize for that. And the one thing I wanted to show you, the reason why I'm actually really doing the video, is one thing that this setup is not optimal for, is for PC users that need to use a keyboard. Because obviously I don't have a desk in here, and I game, and I've always gamed from a TV. So for you PC guys, you true PC guys that kind of scoff at PC couch gaming, I totally understand. And I'm embarrassed to say that I do use a gamepad. And there's really no way to really use a keyboard in this setup and really, balance it in any particular way. I mean, you're sitting there on the couch. It's very hard to use a keyboard. Not to mention the fact that, embarrassingly enough, this is the most embarrassing part of this whole room, is this wireless keyboard. It is terrible. But I use a gamepad for that reason. Now, the problem with using a gamepad, guys, which any PC person will tell you, is that the accuracy, you'll stand no shot using a gamepad on a PC in any kind of multiplayer situation. And the difference in keys, you're very limited with a gamepad. So any true PC player is going to laugh at you for using a gamepad. And I completely understand. There are the gamepads, and there's the terrible keyboard. But again, why I'm doing the video is that's probably the one drawback to having a home theater setup if you're using a PC, is that you just don't have the desktop setup. So I'll show you a product that I purchased that I'm going to try and I'm going to use to try to fix this, and I will show that to you right now. So anyway, guys, yeah, terrible keyboard to run that beast. And for me, it's not really about multiplayer. There's about 20 games I'd love to play, old school games on PC that do not have gamepad support. A bunch of the Call of Duties, Wolfenstein, Quake 4, some games, the original Far Cry. You can't use this thing. It's not just accuracy, but this is what I got. Roccat. It is a lap keyboard, mechanical, and I'm not even going to do an unboxing, just want to show you guys that this is the way to remedy that. It's fairly large, but it'll allow me to game comfortably with a keyboard to a TV, because for me, going from a TV to a monitor is very painful, since I've always gamed on TVs before. So that is just a short video and overview of how you can actually make the most of a very small room. And by the way, all that blooming you're seeing on the TV is because it's a video of my videos. So, but I utilize the space very, very well, and this is the one aspect that I am going to remedy, is using this little device, mouse and keyboard. And that's really all you guys need. You don't need a ton of space to really make the room yours. You don't need a ton of money to do that. My buddy Paul, give him a little shout out. He has a 55-inch Sony in his basement. He has an area rug, a recliner. That's all he needs. So this is the room. Go Giants. Shockwave. Megatron, bunch of movies. And that's really it, guys. I will do a review of this product. I am not going to show you me trying to use it because it's going to be embarrassing as I've never really used keyboards before. But that's the room. 7.2 surround. You can fit that in a small room. Excellent sound. Or you guys can use a sound bar. The Dolby Atmos sound bars have really gotten amazing, or Sonos. And that's really my room, guys. Thank you so much as always. I will let you know how this goes. For all you couch PC gamers, we're all embarrassed to say that we use gamepads. We're going to see if this works to try and remedy that. All right, guys. Thank you as always. Take care.